Welcome my dear students of class 10th. Dear student, I am Rajendra Raya from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur, presenting this digital video for your learning. Dear students, currently in this series of the videos, you are learning about the blood vascular system in human and so many things that has been discussed to you, like component of blood vascular system, blood vessels, heart, morphological structure of the heart. And now let us start about the physiology of the blood vascular system, how the blood vascular system works. And in this connection, let us start first of all the circulation of blood or blood circulations in humans. So dear students, the blood circulations in human is known as double circulation. Double circulation. So you have to know this thing, that how this double circulation takes place. So let us start viewing the internal structure of the heart. In my previous video, you have seen about the anatomy, morphology of the heart, and now let us see the anatomy of the heart. So, dear students, if you imagine that this is the heart, if you imagine that this is the heart, then let us see that what happened in the structure of the heart, how the circulation of the blood takes place. And you have to learn side by side about the drawing of this diagram. Suppose this is the muscular structure of the heart. This is the muscular structure, or you can see it, you can tell it that this is the strong muscular structure, and this strong muscular structure is divided into the four chamber, and the chambers are this is the pericardial membrane, and you see this is the pericardium. So once again you have to see this pericardium once again, and this four chambered heart is having two valves, and here you are looking at This is dorsal aorta. This is superior vena cava, and this is superior vena cava. This is dorsal aorta. And side by side, one more thing is there, that this is pulmonary artery, and this is pulmonary vein. This is pulmonary artery, and this is pulmonary vein. This is pulmonary artery, this is pulmonary vein. And dear students, there is a septum. There is a septum which divides these chambers, and this septum is responsible for the bifurcation of these chambers. And now here you are looking, this is the tricuspid wall, this is the semilunar wall, and this one is the pulmonary wall. This is the pulmonary wall. So pulmonary wall can be designed like this. This is the pulmonary wall. This is the semilunar wall, and this is the bicuspid wall. This is the bicuspid wall. So these are four walls are there. So students, as far as the double circulation is concerned, here you are looking that this is two lung, pulmonary artery, which is carrying impure blood, and this is from lung. This is called pulmonary vein. So these two, pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein, are responsible for the pulmonary circulation, while this one while this one this is the two different parts of body. So these are two types of circulations, and here from different parts of body. So dear students, this double circulation can be explained as this is RA, this is RV, this is LA, and this is LB. So student, from the different parts of the body, the impure blood or deoxygenated blood, means the blood carrying carbon dioxide, is coming into the right atrium via this dorsal aorta, via this vena cava, and this is aorta. This is aorta. So these are the two big blood vessels, vena cava and aorta are there. So from vena cava, the different blood is coming from the different parts of the body, and that blood is the deoxygenated blood. And this deoxygenated blood is coming into this right atrium, and it is going to the left ventricle, right ventricle, and further this is moving to the pulmonary artery, and from pulmonary vein the oxygenated blood, this is blood plus CO2, and this is blood plus O2. So blood plus O2 is coming from lung, and this blood is coming through the right atrium, through the right ventricle, while via this tricuspid, bicuspid, and this is semilunar, and this is pulmonary. Wall. So bicuspid wall, semilunar wall, and this tricuspid wall. So my dear students, this is the diagrammatic representation of the double circulation of blood circulation that is found in the human being. So the double circulation can be defined as the circulation, once the circulation running into the different system of the body, and that is called systemic circulation. And second, the blood that gets circulated from the heart to the lung and from lung to the heart, that is called pulmonary circulation. So students, in this double circulation, systemic circulation means the blood circulation that is coming from the different parts of the body via vena cava, coming into the right atrium, then coming to the right ventricle via this tricuspid valve that control the opening the blood volume, and further by the contraction of this right ventricle the blood is pushing into the pulmonary artery. That blood is containing carbon dioxide and that is going to the lung, which is containing blood plus CO2, and further from the lungs the blood is coming with oxygen via the pulmonary vein, and this pulmonary vein is carrying the blood into the left atrium and going to the left ventricle, and further due to the contraction of the left ventricle the blood is going into the aortic artery or aorta and going to the different parts of the body. So my dear student, this is the double circulation or blood circulation of the human being. So now once again let us take a brief. This is the four-chambered heart, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle, supported by four valves. In between RA and RB there is the tricuspid valve, in between LA and LB there will be the bicuspid valve, and in between the LB and aorta there will be the semilunar valve, and in between the right ventricle and pulmonary artery there will be the pulmonary valve. So these four valves control the full circulation of the blood, which is double circulation. So further this blood is going to the lungs. That blood is the deoxygenated, containing carbon dioxide, and in the lungs the gaseous exchange takes place, and from the lungs when the blood gets oxygen, then oxygenated blood comes into the pulmonary vein, and further from the lung it is coming into the left atrium, and from left atrium that is going into the left ventricle, and finally the left ventricle contract and the blood pumped into the aorta, and from the aorta blood gets supplied to the different parts of the human body. So my dear students, this is the double circulation or blood circulation as well as the internal structure of the heart, which is having the four chamber. So you have to learn this double circulation, which is one that is systemic circulation. This is systemic circulation. So this is the systemic circulation, and the pulmonary circulation, this one is the pulmonary circulation. That blood is going to the lung and blood is coming from the lung to the heart. So the phenomena is very simple, you have to learn it. So my dear students, thank you very much for watching this video. Please learn this and practice the diagram in your CW or practice copy. Thank you.